I'd like to call the Walton Burnham Board of Education meeting to order. Everyone would please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, next we'll move into roll call. Let the record reflect David Turner is absent. Next we have the approval of the agenda. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Jamie, discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Aubrey, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we'll move into our informational items. First, we have our spotlight report for our new employees.
Folks, we'd just like to thank you all for coming out this evening, taking an opportunity to meet with our Board of Education. You're going to be receiving an email here within the next few days to meet with me individually. You're not in trouble. You're not going to call the principal's office. I like to just meet each employee individually and get to know you. This is like a big extended family, and we want you to feel like you're a part of that family. So thank you all for coming this evening, and I will be talking with each of you very soon. We'll do some introductions. Ms. Cook, would you like to start us off?
Sure. Take a look here. All right, we have Christy Kelly, who's not new to our district, but she's officially Walton Burnham now. So Christy Kelly. We have Grace Anderson, who is in second grade. Grace, we have Carissa Pence in the back there. Carissa Pence joined our first grade team, and Brooke Grinstead joined our third grade team. I don't think we have Mr. Poe. Jeremy, are you doing Scott? We have Mr. Scott Collins. I'll steal your thunder. Okay, so Scott Collins joined us in the PM to help with our custodial staff. And I think that's it for me.
All right, thank you.
We hit the jackpot for sure.
All right, Mr. Patterson.
Sure. Yeah, so I started the school year with one new employee, but she is unable to make it. She had a prior engagement. That's Cassidy Taylor, fourth grade teacher. But I have two ladies here. I have Sharon Garr, Walton Burnham alum. She started halfway through the year with us last year, so I included them and invited them to come and meet with you all. And Angela Bagnall, who is also one of our front office secretaries and works with Jason Reese in our tech department as well. And we just hired a new employee last week with Caitlin, a special ed assistant, and Carrie Craven. Her daughter, I think, graduated last year or the year before. She's been around the community, and she's fantastic right off the bat. So that's some new folks for the interview.
Thank you. Mr. Trilling.
Yep. For the middle school, I think I'm batting 500. I have two of my four here. I have Miss Nicole Geisberg, who's teaching 7th grade math. And then I have Miss Susan Cody. And, I didn't see you come in. I'm even better. I'm 750. I'm even better. I'm 750. So, teaching advanced math to Miss Katie Racky, our RTI math teacher and girls basketball coach, 6th grade girls basketball coach. We have one that was not able to make it, special education, that is Miss Mackenzie Spanier.
Mr. Nash.
Two fabulous new teachers on staff with us, Miss Nina Kraft, teaching special education, and Mr. Andrew Bamberger, teaching mathematics for us.
Ms. Gottschall, did you have anybody?
No.
You do? Okay, thank you. Mr. Shaper.
I've got two here tonight. The first is Miss Diana Garpy. She's our preschool bus monitor, and Mr. Clay Whaley is instructor.
Thank you. Mr. Key, do you have anybody else? Anybody that hasn't been introduced? Okay. Did I get everybody? Okay.
Love it.
Yes, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you guys for everything you do. Appreciate it.
So next we will move to our requests.
You gotta say the thing, so that's not awkward.
If you guys would like to leave.
I was gonna
You don't have to say, you're not gonna say, but.
I was thinking.
You're tired.
I was thinking talking about.
Oh, sorry, now we're all.
She had a place.
Sorry, I live in middle school all day.
Sorry. It's terrible. For your report.
I'm not leaving.
You will when you're done.
That's right, that's right. This year, Quest, we went to Duluth, Minneapolis, St. Paul area. Had an amazing experience, very, very diverse topics. Of course, it's such a wonderful program to be a part of. We work with 20 remarkable students, 2 of whom are here tonight with Sophie and Lola. They can tell you a little bit about their experience with Quest. Our upcoming trip this year is to Portland and the surrounding areas that we'll start to go through that process to figure out where we're going to go. As far as what we did and experienced, we went from arts to science to history to general interests, as we always do, and made some amazing discoveries and had just a great time all along the way learning, and had to take quizzes every night. So make sure you're paying attention. All right.
Yeah, that was, we were in for a shock with those quizzes. Let's prepare for that.
That's right.
So my name's Lola, I'm a junior, and this was my first year of being able to go to Quest. And my topic that I researched was marketing strategies, specifically ones that are used by the Mall of America. So we were able to go to the Mall of America while we were in Minnesota, and it was just an amazing experience. There were so many things that you would never think that would be in a mall. I mean, I know Sophie and I, we played glow-in-the-dark putt-putt. Like, that was just one of the random things that were there, but we just had an amazing experience, and it was really cool to be able to go see everything that I had studied for so long. There were so many strategies that I had discovered that was like unique to the Mall of America, and then being able to see those in real life was just a really cool experience.
Hi, my name's Sophie. I was a returning member this year, and I'm also a junior. I researched the psychological and physical effects of fear, and I took us on a hike through this like creepy cave, just to kind of emphasize like how your brain perceives things. And then I honestly, both times that I went, it was just such a unique experience that I wouldn't get anywhere else. And just to be able to see everyone's presentations and how hard they worked on it, and then to see that in real life is just such a blessing. So it was really a great time, and I learned a lot.
Is there anything that surprised you, like with fear? I think that's very interesting. Is there anything that surprised you or anything that caught your attention with that?
For my topic, or like at the actual site? Or?
Yeah, at the site while you were there.
I had fun mostly watching people interact, because
Right,
I know
yeah.
a few people. One of the teachers said something about snakes, and I saw a couple kids freak out.
Yeah.
And there weren't any snakes, but they did freak out, and that was kind of funny to watch. But.
And I'll say another thing about her topic. The tunnel that we went to, so it was a hike, and then we went up to this tunnel. It was like this big dark cave that we went into. And when you first start going into the cave, it's like pitch black in there. And so it was kind of funny to see everyone's reactions, because you thought that we were in the middle of nowhere, but then you walked around this curve and you could just see light on the other side. So I think it was cool just to see like people's reactions, even though like they weren't actually in danger or anything like that. I thought that was cool.
There's some healthy fear. Walking into a dark cave with possible snakes. Healthy fear.
I'll just restate a concern that I shared when you were doing your presentation, which by the way, were fantastic. I don't know how you go to Minneapolis and don't go to Paisley Park, but I did see in your presentation, you got to go to the mural. So I guess that's a good second.
Yes.
So, but the presentations were incredible. I was blown away.
I will say something that we did experience with the mural.
Okay.
It happened to be Prince's birthday while we were there. And so we didn't know this, but our hotel was right where the tribute concert was going to be until about 3 o'clock in the morning. So,
Okay.
yes, Mr. A and Mr. Ryan and I had window seats for it the entire time. Not much sleep that day. These ladies were great. We certainly appreciate your continued support of the Quest program. It's just like nothing else in any of the places that I've taught in all these years. So thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
You guys are welcome to land. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you so much.
Hi, girls. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next we will move into audience and citizens. Says Opie?
Hello, my name is Sophie Oglesby, and I'm 12 years old, and I'm in the 7th grade. I have attended Walton Verona schools for 3 years now. I'm in front of the board this evening to address bullying and harassment from my bus driver Dave, who drives bus number 22. I do not feel safe riding his bus. I do not have the privilege to be personally drove to school. I feel I'm seeking help. Here are some examples of how I feel this way. He curses at me, he's calling me fat. I have been injured by his recklessness in regards to not only my safety but for others. Slamming on brakes while I'm on the bus, taking off countless times before I'm seated, causing twisted ankles. At times I would not, or at times I would have to stand to let my friend for his stop. He jolts on the brakes, causing me to be off balance. Recently, Mr. Dave looks through the large mirror at me, says that he's dropping me off for this girl that gets dropped off before me leaving. Multiple times, he does not stop at a driveway. He just drives by. My cousin and I have been passed up, I feel on purpose. He even sees us walking down the driveway, and he does not stop. Isn't he supposed to stop and put on the lights and signs, open the door on the bus, whether or not the kids are at the stop, and giving them the time to catch the bus? If he sees one of my parents watching me, he will slam on the brakes after passing the driveway, having cars screeching behind him to keep him from hitting us. Wintertime, it's even more scary with the snow and ice on the road. My parents have raised concerns to the school and transportation as well. The bullying, nothing has been done. Last week, I looked at Mr. Daisy and I said, "You know I pray for you?" Who's it? I want to request a new bus driver. In disregards of the intimidation and bullying.
Is it, I'm sorry, I don't want to mess up your name. Did you say your name was Opie?
Yes, sir.
All right, Opie, I want to thank you for coming here this evening. What you just did is really, really tough, and you did a great job. So I want to commend you for that, okay? The board employs me as a superintendent to manage the school district on a daily basis. Everything from teaching and learning, to food service, to transportation, okay? So we will follow up with you and your mom and dad tomorrow,
Yes,
okay? So we will follow up on your concerns, but again, buddy, you did an excellent job. I know that's not, it's not easy, okay?
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have Did everyone get a chance to review this? Next, we have attendance enrollment report.
Okay, for attendance for month one of the school year so far, we had a good first month with the school district coming in at 96.32%, which is excellent. So our trophy for month one goes to our high school. 96.46% attendance, so great job there. I'd also like to point out attendance rose by 17 kids since first report we gave back in August, so that's a good sign as well. Things are trending a little better as far as enrollment goes. So that's excellent. Every school had at least 1 or 2 kids enrolled this past month. So great job to our schools, and look forward to presenting next month. Good job, high school.
Thank you. Yeah, congrats.
Good job to
high school.
everybody. Every school, they were only like, just a fraction of a percent apart, but that's what it's going to take.
There's one more.
All right, next we have our construction report. Did everyone get a chance to review that? Does anyone have any questions?
Stays long, a lot going on.
Yeah. Okay, next we have our superintendent non-work days. Everyone get a chance to review that? Next, we have our personnel. Everyone get a chance to review the changes and things going on there. Next, we have other. Dr. Baker, do you have anything?
Board members, I sent you this information Friday in an email. Mr. Nash is kind of wanted to get your thoughts on a date for graduation. Typically, it's a decision the board makes, and after that decision's made, we'll have a contract with the church. They're currently holding 2 different dates for us. They're holding Thursday, May 28th, which is the last day for students. They're also holding Friday, May 29th, which is the closing day for staff. Mr. Nash, I think your preference is Friday the 29th, is that correct?
It makes things smoother without the rush to put grades in the grade book for seniors. Of course, we have kids that at the last minute are pass-fail, very few of those. Where it makes a bigger difference is the top end of the ranking, and those are, one of the factors in the speakers at graduation. So last year, we had kids practicing speeches for graduation the day of, and we didn't know which ones were going to be speaking until after practice, just the way grade posting took place with the change of graduation last year. Remember, we had to kind of refigure the graduation date to work around some other things. So that, to me, we're asking the teachers to make a huge, commitment. I would hate to see some type of grading error or something like that, just dealing with the fact of that. And we've never got this in the past, but last year, some people just mentioned out of curiosity why graduation, I believe, was a Thursday night. It's always been the last day of school, wherever the last day falls. But this year, with the way the schedule worked out, it would, if we had a closing day, potentially could move that to a Friday, which I think may play better with some families for their celebrations or, post graduation dinner, feast, party versus, getting up on a Friday and going back to work. So we can make either work. The church is very accommodating to us, but just kind of throwing it out there.
I like the Friday idea personally myself. So I'm okay with Friday.
Okay, if nobody has any concerns, then next month we'll have 2 items on the agenda to officially set the date for graduation and approve the contract with the church. And that's all that I have.
Does anyone else have anything for other? All right, we will move into our recommended board motions. First, we have the approval of the minutes for August 26, 2025, regular meeting. May I have a first? First by Jamie, discussion or questions? Have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Megan, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have the approval of the superintendent's expense report. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Aubrey, discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Jamie, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have the approval of the treasurer's report. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Megan, discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Aubrey, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have the approval of the orders of the treasurers, the bills. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Jamie. Discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Megan. All in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have the approval of the 2025-2026 salary schedule amendment, district health coordinator. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Abu. Discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Jamie. All in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have the approval to add special education teacher position at Walton Verona Elementary School. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Megan. Discussion or questions?
Board members, I provided a written rationale for you. This was not the first option we considered. We've attempted multiple things, and most of all, giving us time. So I don't do this lightly. This board has been incredibly gracious to all of our schools in allocating resources, but I'll say this is necessary. It enables us to protect the physical safety of our students and staff, as well as protect the learning environment in our kindergarten classrooms, so that we don't have classrooms full of kids missing out.
Yeah, honestly, working the first day, I'm not surprised. I really thought we would have this sooner, so absolutely understand.
And thanks for that email, that helps a lot.
Do we have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Aubrey, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have the approval of the working budget for 2025-2026. May I have a first?
I'll do it.
First by Jamie.
Is that how you go over
Does
whatever?
anyone have any questions? Or anything you want to highlight?
Just kind of what pointed out in the email that the only really substantive change to the budget was the addition of the teacher that you just approved. Other than that, there were about $30,000 in changes overall from the time we approved the tentative budget in May until now. And a lot of that was tied up in, we guessed that, we were going to hire people at this rank and experience, and the changes that shook out with that. And some of those were savings, but we did have add-ons with insurance, which we approved in June after we approved the budget. Like everybody else, insurance costs are going up, so those are in the budget. So other than that, it was pretty much the same thing you saw in May.
All right. Do I have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Megan, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have the approval of KETS FY25 Technology Activity Report. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Abu. Discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Jamie, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have approval of K application 2 for McAndrews Glass Walton Verona Middle School window replacement. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Megan, discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Aubrey, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have approval of the owner-architect agreement for Walton Verona Elementary School upgrades 2026. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Jamie. Discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Megan, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have approval of design development documents for Walton Verona Elementary School upgrades 2026. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Aubrey. Discussion or questions? Have a second? Second by Jamie, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have approval of Rob Hartman as board representative for Certified Evaluation Plan Appeals Committee. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Megan, discussion or questions? May I have a second? Second by Jamie, all in favor? Motion passes 4-0.
I know. Apologize.
And second.
Let's write stuff down.
Next, we have approval for Caitlin Gottschall as alternative board representative for Certified Evaluation Plan Appeals Committee. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Aubrey, discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Megan, all in favor?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
It's been a long day, guys.
Approval of MOU between Walton Verona Independent School District and Sun Behavioral Health. May I have a first? First by Jamie. Discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Aubrey. All in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have approval for the MOU between Walton Verona Independent School District and North Key Community Care. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Megan. Discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Jamie. All in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have the second reading and approval of revision to policy 03.121, salaries certified. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Aubrey. Discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Megan. All in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have approval of job description for district health coordinator. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Jamie. Discussion or questions? May I have a second?
I'll make it.
Second by Aubrey. All in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have the approval of cap and gown fee for seniors. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Megan. Is this going up? Is this staying this?
It went up like $10 or something? 5, 10?
I think 12 or 13.
Oh, really? I thought it was only 40.
I think it was 35.
35, okay.
So 15 actually.
I have a question while we're talking about that. Do we take care of those that can't? Okay, because I didn't know if you would want donations back, like I've got multiple sitting in closets at home.
We have, our vendor provides us with resources for those that
Okay.
we can manage.
Okay.
Do I have a second?
I'll make it.
Moved by Aubrey. All in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have the approval of the 2026 prom venue contract. May I have a first?
I'll make it.
First by Jamie. And do you want to
Just
share why the...
Mr. Nash, would you, because Mr. Nash is the one that has communicated with the different vendors for this, so.
So every year at prom, we talk to the vendor about booking for the next season, and at this prom, we had found out that there had been a booking already on the books for another event the night that we had kind of earmarked for prom and had that day built into the school calendar. So we've been looking for other places. We found a venue that would work with us. It's local, and it seems to be a really good venue so far. Lots of positive feedback from there. So we had a really booked another event that weekend.
So I was reading the contract and I saw that we're gonna put up signage for them at like games. Is that like a first year discount or that be something that we?
We hope to, if, you know, I always go back and forth with the prom sponsors. I like the idea of 2 venues, because that way it's new for the juniors and it's still new when they're seniors. But like this year, anytime you change vendors, finding your in where they have it, because weddings book out sooner than a year, and that's kind of, you know, the time frame we live in. So I don't know if that would be an ongoing thing or not. I mean, we're able to get that in there to help us defer that cost, because again, we did have a nice,
Right. Because this one's more, yeah, I noticed
Yeah.
it's higher, yeah. Okay. That'd be nice. Okay, I just wondered if that was like the first year type thing or it would continue.
it's the first year, because I think it's their first year.
Right.
In terms of not just working with us, but I believe they're a fairly new
Yeah.
vendor.
Do you know about how far away this is from here?
It's right there by the bed and breakfast.
It's 16 miles.
On, yeah.
Just shy of the high school if you come in the back way where the road tees up.
It's really nice. It's very nice.
I think brand new, like,
Yeah.
new.
We just had the ad district meeting, the luncheon, and it was great.
Yeah.
The views are amazing, the photos, everyone take photos, it's a
Yeah.
great venue. Parking was good. Yeah, we were just there with the ad district. It was nice. It's a long, winding drive there.
All right, do we have a second? Jamie was the first.
I'll make it.
Second by Megan. All in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we move into the approval of the field trips. We have our first.
I'll make it.
First by Aubrey. Discussion or questions? We have a second.
So,
Second by Jamie. All in favor? Motion passes 4-0. Next, we have adjournment. We have a first.
I'll make it.
First by Jamie. Discussion or questions?
I'll make the second.
Second by Megan. All in favor? Motion passes 4-0. We are adjourned at 6:33.